Hi. Real estate fraud has increased a lot lately, over 135% in the last few years, according to the FBI. It's becoming more and more common, unfortunately. I'm going to describe how it happens and what you can do to protect yourself, so stay tuned. Hey again, I'm Jana Classy, a realtor along with my husband Paul. We are with Snyder Bailey and Associates here in the Eastern Panhandle of West Virginia. There is so much online fraud these days, especially in real estate, unfortunately. Real estate transactions are lots more involved than they were in years past. So buyers and sellers who aren't involved in a real estate transaction on a regular basis depend on the guidance from the people that are helping them, the realtor, lender, settlement attorney. So when you get an email or call from someone saying they are from the settlement company with instructions, you may very well follow those instructions, especially if the email matches the other emails you have received from that settlement company, or the caller is familiar with the details of the transaction. Very often in a real estate transaction, the transfer of money is done by wire. Instead of bringing a cashier's check to closing, a buyer will often have the money wired from their bank to the settlement attorney office. And the settlement attorney will have the proceeds from the sale wired to the seller's bank account. And that's what makes real estate such prime fishing grounds for online thieves. So here's an example of what could happen. You have found a great home you love, an offer is made, and agreement reached. A day or so before settlement, you get a call from a nice lady saying she is from the settlement company and working on your file and offering her private cell phone number in case you need anything or if you have any questions. She might even mention your realtor's name. She also sends you an email. You call or email a couple times with questions, and then trust is established. So shortly before settlement, she calls and says she wants to give you updated wiring instructions so you can send funds from your bank to the settlement company. You go to the bank and wire the funds as instructed. You show up to closing at the appointed time to learn they didn't receive the money. You call your bank and they tell you that the money was wired. It's gone. And unfortunately, it's probably in someone's hands overseas. So there's nothing that can be done about it. Talk about a gut punch. Hackers do this by trolling public sites like Zillow or Realtor.com, looking for properties labeled as pending. And then they start researching the parties involved, the buyer, the seller, the realtor's settlement company. They hack into the emails, looking up phone numbers, and then they use the information they gather to sound like a convincing part of the transactions. So how can you ensure this doesn't happen to you? First is awareness, so you know how it could happen and you can be on guard. Second is to ensure that anyone contacting you is who they say they are. If you get a call from a representative claiming to be with the settlement company, call the company itself to verify. And don't use the phone number in the email or the number given to you in a phone call. Look up the number of the company independently from another source, online, or get it from your realtor. And never give out personal information in an email. And it's also a good idea to change your password periodically. Being aware of real estate fraud and how to protect yourself is really, really important. So if you know someone thinking of buying or selling, send them this video. And if you have any questions about it, or really about any real estate matter, contact us. We'd love to help. All right, that's it for this week. We do a video every week on real estate. So click subscribe and hit the little bell icon, and you'll be notified of anything new. And if you are shopping for a home or you're curious what you'll net in a sale, go to our website, WeSellWV.com, and you'll get lots of good information there. Okay. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next week.